Hey everybody, it is nostalgia time once again. We're going to be taking a look at the 8310, a Packard Bell iMedia Restore Master CD from 2003, the eMachines T11, 15, 16, and 20, the 570, 770, a eMachines copy of Windows 7, the eMachines 370 that we were going to try and take a look at last time, but ended up with corrupted disks, the EL1850, and the iMedia 3720. We're going to do one to restore Windows XP, this machine, and call this restore Windows XP. Yes, I want to proceed. Yeah, so these are fresh copies of this disk, so I'm guessing the I'm guessing the 370 is corrupted. Those disks are corrupted. So that's unfortunate there. So now we'll go to the 8310, which is displaying an interesting message. So it looks like this is all in Chinese or something, because if you all remember, we looked at a Russian copy of Vista in the last episode. So it looks like it's Japanese. It says press 1 to restore Windows. It says press 1 to restore Windows, press 2 to erase the contents of the hard disk, and press 0 to abort. So interestingly, the 8310 is outputting an interesting 310 is actually outputting a different message that I haven't seen, and this looks to be in Japanese. And this translates to please select a number. Press 1 to restore Windows, press 2 to securely erase the contents of the hard drive, or press 0 to abort. So we're going to press 1 to commence the restore. Okay, there we go. And now this says reinstall Windows XP Professional. Press 1 to return the entire hard disk to its factory settings. Press 2 to create two partitions with one for the OS and one with data, and restore Windows on the OS partition, and press 3 to reinstall Windows on the first partition. We're going to press 1 to completely restore the operating system. And now this says all data on the hard disk will be erased. Do you want to proceed? Yes. I will start these restores. And the T15 appears to have errors. So, yeah, so this one's corrupted too. Let me turn it off. Let's go back to the 83. It says that L images, it's all one .pqi needs to be reopened. Reinsert the median. And this one's asking for language now. We'll hit yes. And now we have the option to restore the operating system. So yep, there we go, 60 gigs. We want to proceed. So we got a mouse cursor. And considering that we had just used Symantec Ghost to restore the entire operating system, it should skip the software installation, or it is going to go through that. So now we have 5 restores still in progress. Yep, just as I figured, we are going into the out-of-box experience on the 570. So it does not look like the 8310 is giving us anything. However, there is no video I can see. I can see there was no animation. It says, welcome, thank you for purchasing this computer from eMachines. This is a UK copy, but for the purposes, we're going to set everything to United States. But yeah, we're going to set everything to United States for the purposes. Changing these settings is optional. Well, that is what we are doing here. We're changing settings to US. And we are in Central Time, United States. So we'll scroll up to Central Time Zone. And it'll resync automatically. Windows XP Home Edition. We'll skip the computer name. Which throughout the series we've seen, I think, about 4 or 5 of those eMachines get stuck at that stage in the out-of-box experience, and it wouldn't let us continue any further. This computer will just do a direct connection. No, we will not register with Microsoft. We will use this computer. And that is the end. So we'll go ahead and we'll hit finish, and we will let that do its final preparation. And I can already see that the 570 activation timer has ran out, but again, we can boot it into safe mode. Its activation timer has ran out. And I was actually thinking about the way to actually get around this, but this is an OEM copy of Windows XP. This is from a computer manufacturer. This is not a retail copy, you know, where you go and purchase a copy of Windows XP from the store and then install it on a brand new computer, stuff like that. This is not the case. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and boot this in safe mode. So F8 for safe mode. We'll just boot it directly into safe mode. There we are. So here we are finally at this install of XP. So if we go to properties, yes, this is XP Home RTM with absolutely no service packs at all. And there's the model number. That's the correct model. So we'll skip all of those. And this, anyway, is just about as similar as the other eMachines we've seen so far. It has Acrobat Reader 5, AOL 7. There's CompuServe 2000 version 6, that custom power DVD. It's got Money and MSN Money. Don't know what version this is. It doesn't say if it's Microsoft Money 2002, 2003, or 2004. I'm guessing this is... yeah, it's just Microsoft Money, which actually can still run in safe mode. Interesting. However, we won't hear anything. There's nothing in the startup folder, and then there's Real Player. So yeah, that's really what this install of XP looks like. So now we'll shut this down. Now we will let the remaining 3 go. and then we'll check on their individual installs once they're done. The eMachines copy of Windows 7 is done, and now it's on the out-of-box experience ready to set up. So it didn't ask us for a language or anything, it just asked us to type in our name and computer name and that stuff. I'm sure all the software is going to come after us. Sure, I'll just type in a bunch of gibberish because I can. And we'll skip the password. This is Windows 7 Home Premium RTM with absolutely no service packs at all. We are in Central Time. And we should correct that and set it to Home Network. And the eMachines Windows 7 is going to the desktop now. Here is their registration card. However, I do not see a skip option, which is completely different. I've never seen a registration card that did not have a skip button. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, there it is. There's the skip button. I was wondering where it was. So we'll skip the registration and And I see that the iMedia is ready to boot to its desktop for the first time. Let's go ahead and activate McAfee, and now it's off to the desktop. Looks like a very lovely background. Can't wait to see what else this thing's got. But here we are at the desktop of this copy, and boy is it jam-packed. It's bringing me back to the good old days already. So it looks like all the proper drivers for VMware are already installed. So let's take a look at this copy of eMachines here, and we'll see what this is. See what this thing's got. Yeah, the machine's kind of lagging. It's because the storage space is almost out already. Even though I literally just deleted the other virtual machines that we were messing around with in previous episodes. So it's got Adobe Reader 9. And I saw it's got a few other things too. There's the Skype installer. It's got NVIDIA drivers, Norton Online Backup, Internet Security, and there's Nero. There's all the games it comes with. It's got Bejeweled 2, Blackhawk Striker, there's the Bob the Builder, Can Do It Zoo. There's Build a Lot Chat, and then there's Club Penguin, Escape Rosecliff Island, Fairy Solitaire Fate, Jewel Quest Solitaire 3. Ooh, Monopoly's on here. Nice to know Monopoly was actually included. There's Virtual Families, there's Price is Right. Ooh, there's even Scrabble. This one's got a lot of my favorites on here. Zuma, Yahtzee, Polar, Bowler, and Golfer, Mystery PI, Lost in LA. And then there's Penguins and Plants vs. Zombies. I want to see what the Monopoly is. And also on here, I believe this is a link to the Netflix website, which really Netflix is what it is. It's an on-demand streaming service. So the whole idea of Netflix needs no introduction. And just as I figured, it opens in Internet Explorer. And I see eMachines' custom powered DVD is getting installed. So there's the shortcut to the games, and I believe that's to their website. So let's see if we can run the game despite not having the proper display drivers installed. However, we will not know yet because since we're running the game for the first time, it's got to extract the files. And I will show you that this is 7 Home Premium with no service packs. And yep, there it is. Windows 7 Home Premium. There's my computer name in gibberish with absolutely no service packs whatsoever. So while we wait for the Monopoly game to prepare, let's see if it comes with any other customizations, like other backgrounds and screensavers and everything like that. So let's see what it's got. So we'll go to personalization. Right. And it looks like it does not come with any additional screensavers by default. So it looks like it comes with 2 custom backgrounds, with one being the lock screen that we see now, that we saw earlier. So really that's all there is to see here, and it looks like it's ready for us, so let's see how it goes. Looks like it's working. So far, that is. It's working. So let's try and play a new game of Monopoly. And it's created by TIK Games, the same people that made Welcome to Monopoly. Please enter your name or select it from the list. So let's just play against a computer player. Race car goes first. Yeah, this is essentially a flash game, so there's nothing too exciting to see. And there's Office Starter 2010, and it should install all of the other live essentials, and I believe the rest are going to be drivers. So that's really all this one's got. So now we're gonna wait for the other two to finish, and then that will be it. Alright, so the Packard Bell is now in the out-of-box experience, so let's go ahead and set it up. So this is in Savlenka, but we can change that to English US. A bunch of gibberish in here because I can. And that is, again, RTM of Windows 7. Looks like this is Amsterdam, Sweden. This is Swedish, I'm guessing. Alright, and now to the desktop on this one. Alright, so the Packard Bell is now on the registration card. And I see the other eMachines is now in system preparation, so we'll skip this part. And now here we go to the desktop on this copy here. Here we are at the desktop. And I see it's got this Packard Bell store icon on the desktop, which I suppose this is where you'd go to purchase other accessories, and of course it opens in Internet Explorer. And there's the Adobe Reader 9. This, I suppose, is Packard Bell and Acer's Custom Welcome Center. And then we have Standard Program. That's program defaults. This is the typical accessories in Windows 7. And here's all the games it's got. It's got Alice Greenfingers, Amazonia, Chicken Invaders 2, Dairy Dash, Dream Day First Home, Farm Frenzy 2, Granny in Paradise, Heroes of Helios, and there's Merriam-Webster's Spell Jam that we took a look at on that Acer Ferrari several episodes ago. Raj, and then there's Star Defender 4, and that's all the games. And then there's their game zone with all those same games that we saw. It's got NVIDIA drivers. It's got Norton, Nero, and a 60-day trial of Office 2007 because this is Windows 7 Home Premium RTM with no service packs. So let's see if it comes with any custom screensavers, and it looks like it does. No, that's Swedish for none. Ooh, looks like it's got it looks like it had a TV tuner card installed, so you could plug in an external antenna and you could actually watch live TV with Windows Media Center. So let's take a look at the other wallpapers it comes with. And these we would see in the screensavers as well. So that is a look at this Packard Bell. We still have that other eMachines to go, so we'll just set that front and center and wait for it to finish. All right, and now this machine is in the out-of-box experience. Let's just put in a bunch of gibberish, because why not? In Espanol. Sure, why don't we do it in Spanish? Once again, it's 7 home premium with no service packs. We'll keep everything as they are. Now to the desktop. Here we are at the desktop. Yeah, just looks like a plain installation so far. So there's Acrobat Reader 9, Office 2010. And there's all the live essentials. It's got Skype, it's got Norton. And, oh yeah, these are some of the same games that we've seen on many other installations. And when we go to computer properties, yep, RTM with no service packs. Let's see if it comes with any screensavers, and I don't think it does. So that's what the screensaver looks like. Of course, don't have time to show all of it. So that's going to do it for this episode. In the next one, we are going to be concluding the Packard Bell eMachines mini-series with several more of these. But until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.